Well, hello there. Another day, more information on credit building in the USA. And one of the very important things about that is that you can get better and better credit as you keep close track. I go on my computer at least once per week and check all of my card accounts. Sometimes you see items that pop up that you weren't expecting that get charged to your card, and you go, oops, oh, got to pay that one. So one important thing in credit is looking at your overall credit. How much are your balances? How much do they total? Do they total 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 150,000? They're all over the place. Some people have 2,000. Some people have 200. Some people have 200,000 available on credit cards. And so when you choose to take a credit card loan that's free interest for a period of a year or more, you have to look at how much that balance is in relation to the total balances. Because if you have total balances of only $8,000 and now you're going to borrow $2,000, if you don't pay it off right away, it's going to show that your overall usage is over 20%. So you're going to have a low score because of that. But if you build up and you have at least 50,000 available, your overall balance is going to be a very low percentage. If you take a couple thousand, you're going to be at like 4%. You could be, what they want to see for the best scoring is long-term below 9%. And so knowing that, you can work toward that goal. You can always see what those balances are, and slowly over time, you can get higher and higher credit limits and more credit limits. You want to do this slowly because you can't go out there and get anything by applying for a whole bunch of different cards, because you're going to have a whole bunch of inquiries, and some credit card companies will not approve you if you have 2 inquiries. Huh? 2? Yeah, 2. Some of them will approve you if you have 5. But some will not approve you if you don't have a card with them already, if you have 1 or 2 inquiries, just 1 or 2. So when you slowly build this up, it takes time. It doesn't take a lot of time to get good credit. It takes a relatively short time of only a few months. But to build up to the point where you have large amounts available, and it can be absolutely life-changing, because now if you need money for something, you're a little short, you can just go borrow from a credit card, free interest. They do come with a fee, and most of the time that fee is 3 or 4%. So on $1,000, that's $30 or $40 it would charge. And when you have 100,000 available on cards, now your overall is high enough that if you're to go out and borrow even $4,000 on an interest-free credit card, then your score is hardly going to be affected. It might drop a couple points. You might be at 800 and now it dropped to 798, 797. It's just very few points. And so by working with this over time, it gets better and better, and absolutely has the ability to increase a person's lifestyle. You can, as long as it's within your payable amount, you can pay a little bit and make sure you pay the minimum payment. As long as your upper limit is high, over $50,000, then you can easily borrow a couple thousand. Maybe there is some item you wanted to buy for years. Maybe there's some, small but kind of expensive, maybe only cost $1,000 or $2,000, or maybe it's a business investment, something that's going to make you money, and you can spend $1,000 or $2,000. Well, normally, if your income isn't high enough and you don't have $10,000 in savings, if you have credit lines available where you can get interest-free on credit cards, and sometimes it's not just interest-free loan on credit cards. Sometimes a credit card offers interest-free on transactions, charges when you buy things. Interest-free on purchases for a period of a year. Now you're talking completely no fee because you wanted to buy something. It cost maybe $1,000, $2,000, and you can easily do that with interest-free on purchases for a year or a year and a half or whatever. It's a game. The credit, you can think of it as a kind of a scam, but if you can understand it and use it to your advantage, then you can excel in life. You can do better in life. You can have better things. And I have built this up over the years to where I have real high limits, and I've along the way been able to buy things. I have almost everything a person could want, even. My life is so good, and it's because of building good credit. That's a big part of it. And saving money, too. Take care. Bye.